Oh, it's Tomar. What a beautiful little city this is. It's built all the favourite bits of it. In fact, actually, bomp, bomp. Oh, it might starve. It may end up starving unless I buy it a tile. Which I will, because I'm lovely. Hang on. There you go. I couldn't have you starving. Actually, I did want capitalism because of market economy, of course. I forgot. I always forget that policy because I never pick up Trade Confederation ever because it's a pointless policy. But in this game, it's not. Instantly builds a bank and market in this district. Bank gets 2 great work slots. I think that stacks with the Gilded Vault. I might be wrong, but I think it does. Is it a new... If I just finished... Yeah, I literally just finished a commercial hub here as well. So that's wonderful. Best of all, stock exchanges give me 34 gold. Whoa. That's, it's pretty spicy. Bang. It's actually more like 60 when all the bonuses get put out. So that's pretty cool. Oh, I hate when this happens. It's like all the alliances have gone. Oh, now I have to remember who was what. Okay, right. Gandhi was the military ally. That much I remember. Teddy was the scientific ally. Yeah. Samir was cultural because I've got all the cities next to her. I don't remember which way around this one was. They both have both options. Okay, that's good. Sometimes it's like you have all the alliances down. You have to renew them. You get it the wrong way around, and then it's like, oh, actually, I've already got a religious ally, and you can't put them all down, and it's the most infuriating thing. Ugh, hate it. Shall I use a settler to clear a barb camp? No, seeing as there are barbs there. But I almost did. I was almost tempted. Found the city. Hooray! Okay, perfect. That means we can go monument, granary, ancient walls, medieval walls, and we can go Kaplonk for 30 damage, and then hopefully they'll leave my boats alone. It's unlikely. They are unlikely to actually leave my boats alone, but you never know. This is going to do... Oh, yes! 41 gold, 64 science, 64 culture. What a deal! Amazing. And Republican Legacy is fine, but I'm going to start switching these up now. Diplomatically, I could no longer need that one. Let's go for Raj, because I think plus 2 gold and all of my city-state trade routes is going to be hilarious. And we'll go for colonial taxes as well, instead of Republican Legacy, because honestly, why not at this point? 1,278, 3,576. Do you feel like we've got enough stuff now? I feel like we're cracking in on it. Navigation school. Oh, that was 20 science that gave me that one. That's pretty cool. Just going to get Mr. Wonder Builder in just to rush me through a couple of things. Goodness me, this is good. Yeah, we're up to 30% on the old culture there because of the Great People policy. So that's a good deal for me. There's the new city, monument, granary, water mill, and an ancient wall. Yay! What boost am I going to get? Electricity. Oh, and this guy's the Wonder Builder. I am just quickly building the Patala Palace to give me an extra policy card, but also because it's awesome. Yes, Big Ben here as well. Okay, now this is a terrible city actually, 81. So I need to think about getting myself a couple of traders from the city just to improve the production a bit. Ideology now. I, for once, am not going to pick anything up from this. Economic Union would be really cool. But for once, I don't need anything from that. So, there's only one choice, and it's democracy, because at the moment, the +4 food and +4 production to all of these trade routes is going to be nuts. So, yeah, there's not even really thinking about it. There's Samarkand back. I don't know why that had left. How dare it. Chemistry boosted is a nice one. Brilliant stuff. Oh no, someone just did the Patala Palace. I was literally just rushing that with a great engineer. Oh my goodness, that is annoying. Right, we're going to forget about that for a second and go for democracy. Market economy, public works, triangular trade are all brilliant, but New Deal will help a little bit with my bigger cities, which the bigger cities are the bigger problems. Raj, Visselbank and colonial taxes, veterancy, all of these are very fun, but they're not, you know, the most useful. Really. Hang on, what are we going to do? Republican Legacy. I can't believe that's really annoying. I can't believe we missed that. Oh, what pain. I'm going to get laissez-faire in and just forget about the world for a bit. Oh, how annoying. Where's it gone? Where did it go? Who did that from me? I really should have checked before doing that. It's freaking Sparta. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, never mind. It just goes to show it's always worth checking, isn't it? He realizing he hasn't checked on Big Ben as he's building this. I'm doing it for the policy cards. Yeah, look, that's not being built. Okay, thank God. Right, that's fine. I can rush this one through. Oh, the city's got a huge amount of production overflow now, which I guess is at least like a partial thing, but so annoyed. So annoyed. Oh dear. What am I gonna do, eh? I mean, look at these trade routes. 9 food, 9 production, 46 gold. Oh, like they're just everywhere. They're just everywhere, and I love it. And I've got a great merchant who now gives me, actually look, 75 admiral points and 73 merchant points. That is the laissez-faire card kicking into action. If you didn't know what this one does, it's 2 merchant points for every bank, 4 for every stock exchange, 2 admiral points for every shipyard, and 4 for every seaport. We haven't actually discovered what seaports are yet. That's the ridiculous thing. It's because I'm trying to avoid getting steam power for a second. I can't avoid doing it for much longer, but I can do it just for a bit. So Mogadishu, I'm just going to borrow some of your army just to get the replaceable parts boost. It's the most efficient way of doing that one. Colosseum is just casually being built. Don't worry about that. Just feeding amenities into my capital, because my capital's so sad. There's no reason for it to be sad. It's just a huge population, which I guess, thinking about it, is a reason for it to be sad. So I don't know why I said that, but you know, I always forget about this. You just build a campus and you use the faith to get all of the buildings. Oh, this city's getting 69. I should have actually used the production overflow for the Statue of Liberty. Now that would have been the sensible play, would it not? Never mind. Is anybody building the Statue of Liberty? Actually, Ryan, always check. Come on. Come on. Do the check. 0 results. Good. Worrying, seeing as I'm actually building it, but we'll ignore that. Aquarium and an aquatic centre. Hooray! Now that it does extend to Lisbon. Hopefully. Still churning out settlers, by the way. Why? Is a good question. Are these cities actually adding anything at this point? No. No, they are not. But I probably should stop now, because I'm really not likely to pick up Hixonc Dracones after this age. Not really. Fine, okay, now I'm getting steam power. I've waited far too long. Samarkand, okay, that's back on side. There's a load of city-state routes that will bring in. My capital's doing fantastic. It's got to the point where there's just so little for it to do now. It's like, just enjoy life, you know? Oh, why did I put that there? That was a canal. That was a canal. Can I cancel it? I just hope that someone builds it and then we can forgive ourselves later. Oh look, it's a pointless little frozen island. Oh wait, I'm Portugal. Nothing is pointless. Actually, you know, that probably is a little pointless. The one thing I am genuinely looking for right now is unprotected coal. If I can get coal, that's brilliant, because I am, my capital is a hungry hippo, and it is consuming way too much coal, and that's a problem. It's affecting its production, it's affecting its amenities, it's affecting everything. Oh, by the way, you know, that my mistake there. Well, I needn't have worried, because yeah, Greece again. They saw me and they were like, "We can poach that." Yeah, please do. Actually, please do. Oh yeah, bugger. It's the collective activism card. I'd totally forgotten about that. Okay, yeah, that may give me a slight bonus. Just a small one, like this. Oh, there's another coaly boy over there. Okay, so we've got 2 elements of coal on this island. It's worth settling, literally just for that. And again, my usual thing. Here's a monument. Here's a granary. Here's an ancient wall, and here's an ancient wall. I don't know what I was saying. Medieval wall. Yeah, the Renaissance wall. Random city. Love it. Finally building the canal. Yes, it's pointless. I know it's pointless, but it also means that I can put an industrial zone and get a little bit more adjacency from it, so it's not really pointless. Oh, but that's seaports. Now, seaports are not pointless. 32 gold. Oh, my word. That's going to be exciting. Do I just get it in my capital? I think I do. Oh, Oh, look at the yields. Look at the yields. It's gorgeous. It's such a ridiculous thing. 6 gold in every stock exchange, seaport and chancery building. Just one route to Zanzibar and bang, it's like 100 gold per turn. Oh, it's brilliant. I love it. I love it so much. Stadiums, social media. Okay, colonial taxes has given me quite a lot of stuff. It's probably worth more than Raj now. Just about. Visselbanken's still amazing. Yeah, I mean, that's probably giving me quite a lot, to be fair, but I think I'll just have to get collective activism for now. I mean, 2,690 culture on turn 164. Yeah, Portugal. So balanced. Gotta love them. Actually, I've got so much faith. You know what? I'm actually just going to go around and treat myself to all of the faith purchases I can do. I mean, why wouldn't you put Renaissance walls in all your cities, eh? That's what I say. Oh, imagine if we had the monarchy card right now. Oh. By the way, if you ever want to have a bit of fun, play a Valletta game. So any game with the Valletta city-state in, and then like the Kemmons, someone like that. I mean, Portugal's a good example. Basically anyone that can produce a load of faith per turn, but I mean, it can be hilarious fun. No, you know, rubbishing around with any of the other diplomatic strategies you might normally put in. It's basically just like, throw up Renaissance walls and win a victory in like 2 turns. And these navigation scores just give me so much science. It's like 30 science that score just gave me. Oh, I mean, why would you not? Why would you not? Georgia likes the walls. Yeah, you do. Never have you seen so many walls get thrown up in one turn, eh? And this guy gives 3 envoys with Taruga. Nice. I picked up a couple extra, so I can go 1 and then get that suzerain on side, which is a pretty decent thing. And then I'll shove 1 into Hunza at the same time. Oh, yes. Just another city-state, just because I didn't have enough, you know? A canal, radio, rapid deployment. All this is really, really good. I think the thing that I need to keep an eye on is that Lisbon has only 1 piece of flat land left now, which is this tile. So if I was going to build a spaceport, and it's tempting because I've got 230 production already, then that's what I should be doing. But I think I'm going to just ignore a science victory for now. I'm going to go for any of the other victories. I'm just a bit sick of science victories at the moment. I've had so many of them, it's ridiculous. Trade routes generate 1 gold for every 5 tiles they travel. That sounds like something I should have in my life. Perfect. 4,818 gold. I mean, some of these trade routes are just nonsense now. That's 58 gold that one was giving me. Very good. Globalization. The e-commerce card is a very good one for me indeed. Let's just quickly pick that one up. 185 gold, 74 production, combined with market economy and Visselbanken, we've got some pretty decent trade routes. I'm also just going to quickly pick up International Space Station. I know laissez-faire is really, really good, but for now, this is going to be just an insane little boost to science. 1,300 science now. I mean, we're so far ahead of everybody else, it's ridiculous. We're now 5 techs ahead, considering we were just behind, like, not long ago. That's just ridiculous. Reform the coinage. I think I just can't help myself. International trade routes, gain plus 3 gold. I can't help myself. I mean, it's unlikely to give me a huge boost because I've already got like a ton of boosts, but I just want to give it a go. Just want to see. Right now, what government are we going to get? Synthetic technocracy, digital democracy. I think digital democracy might be the one. I own a rock band. Have I really not got a rock band? Now I do. Indoctrination and wildcard policy slot. There we go. These are the things I need. Brilliant. I think, is my capital building spies still? Yes, it is. I'm going to stick all my spies in Lisbon. That'll just help me to keep it nice and safe. But for now, this is great. So now if I've got the wildcard policy slot back, I can pick up one of the things I'd missed from before. Merging Confederation's a really good one. Raj. I like the extra gold from the city-states. I do quite like this one, so I'm going to pick it up for now, but yeah, well, 6,000 gold per turn. I feel like that was a good choice. I do. This island still hasn't been settled. Maybe I should go and settle that one. Oh, I'm actually winning a culture victory now. Oh, that's intriguing. Maybe a biosphere game. we haven't done one of those in a while. Oh, good old biospheres. See, what I do need to do before I flip government is remember where I've got the government plaza, which is down here. Great, and I just need to pick up something. So Royal societies let me boost projects. War departments, I'm not really killing today. Natural History Museum. Yeah. Let's get a Natural History Museum. It's totally pointless, but we're going to do it anyway. This city needs a lot of love. Wow. Come on now. Just get yourself some decent stuff. Get the factory going. Get the coal power plant going. 196 production. That's a bit better. Got the Estadio I could build. Oxford University I could build. Oh my word, there's so much stuff that could be built here. I think Estadio has got to be a priority actually, so we'll do that. And I love it when campuses get built because it's just like, here you go. Here's all the stuff. 1,400. Oh, we've got so much stuff now. It's brilliant. I'm definitely protecting Lisbon's commercial hub. I do not trust it from spies at all. Actually, now that I've got chemistry, I'm going to just pick up computers quickly because flood barriers would be a really cool thing for me to have. Although saying that, research labs as well. So these are 20 science buildings, which I genuinely thought would be higher than that. But I guess it's only 3, 6, 9, 12 extra science because we haven't got Hattusa or Fez on side right now. So there's a possibility of improvement, I think. Although research labs provide +4 science. Now he was well timed. I mean, there we go. Rocketry boosted. Let's just get the research lab in. I mean, why not? Done. Gives me about 70 science per turn, 1 research lab, which is interesting. Interesting is the term. Big Ben. It's really exciting because I get an economic policy slot, and I've just spent all my gold. I realise. Oh. Okay, right, well, admittedly, the gold in my treasury would have only given me like a turn's extra gold, but there we go. You know, they've been doing actual work on Big Ben recently. So, fun fact about it, I didn't know, Big Ben obviously is the name of the bell. That's the well-known fact, right? So, the Ben is the bell, not the actual building. That's kind of part of the Houses of Parliament, and it's its own separate tower. But Big Ben the bell is out of tune, and when they did all the fixings, they've just renovated all of the clock faces and they've done all the work around it, and they had the option to fix the bell, but they didn't because it's so out of tune that it's really distinctive and no one wanted to change it. There you go. Fun fact for you there. Okay, starting to get some policies now. Yes, rationalism only gives me 13.5 science, which is very disappointing, but economic union will give me a lot more. And production, actually, from the seaports, so that's pretty... Oh, yeah, actually, that gave me like 400 gold. Yeah, fair. This is a well-needed one as well. 100% diplomatic favour from starting a turn as suzerain of a city-state. Why I already haven't got that is a good question. I couldn't actually tell you why I haven't already got that one. Actually, though, we can change government now. So let's go for digital democracy. 2 amenities and 2 culture for every specialist district. Okay, now we need to remember roughly what the hell we were doing, which I don't remember. Hang on. All right, collective activism, Raja. Okay, cool. Right, so we had e-commerce. Yep. Economic union. Yep. We don't get New Deal anymore, so that's one freed up, but that's market economy. We definitely had market economy. What else did we have? New Deal. We had New Deal. I feel like I'm missing one. What am I missing? What am I missing? Shouted at me. Shouted at me. I think either that or I've just unlocked something that's got rid of something. We'll get skyscrapers for more wonders. Vissel Bank and collective activism. Okay, good. Right, democratic legacy is one I've got to pick up, almost certainly. Republican legacy, mercantile legacy are all fantastic ones, but I do want laissez-faire back. That was a really good card for me because I've got so much stuff. And science foundations will give me loads of scientist points, but I don't necessarily need that one. That one's just a sort of would-be fun sort of situation. Mercantile legacy, 10% gold in cities with an established governor. I don't think that's true. I think that's going to give me way more gold than that, so we'll just do that one. We're up to 6,800. Good. Okay, and I think admirals and merchants are going to start coming in really quickly again now as well, which is good. Near future governance puff. Anashan has been defeated. Is that one I was trading with? I don't know about that. Taruga's there. I feel like Mitla, that definitely is one, and here's one as well. The Congo, I think, has been killing city-states. It's whether or not I want to liberate them. I could do some liberating. I have some potential for some pretty decent army here. Some pretty insane army indeed. So it's whether or not I want to engage in warfare in order to save my city-state friends. And I think the answer's got to be a casual yes. I absolutely do want to do that because... I mean, it's not a domination victory, but it is just fun with bombers. I like the idea of that. Adam Smith. And what does this one do? Instantly builds a lighthouse and a shipyard in a district. I'll go put that in one of my newer cities. Oh, perfect. Over here. That'll do. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. Flood barriers. Oh yeah, okay. Lisbon needed that. That's a pretty comprehensive flood barrier. I'm just gonna stick them. Okay, yeah, that entire island. Yeah, I'm just gonna pray that the sea doesn't swallow me. I think that's the best thing to do. Oh my word, so much of my land is underwater. I mean, I guess that's the only problem with a sea empire, is that the sea will eventually consume it and I will become one with Neptune. There you go, the entirety of my empire done. Oh, broadcast center. Lovely stuff. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Goodness me, I'm loving life. This is such a fun game. Global warming mitigation, that's the one I was looking for. Wow, I found that quick. It's right on the first layer. Lovely stuff. Statue of Liberty. This basically just gives me 4 diplomatic points. That's why I built it. Just puts me on course for having a fantastic diplomatic victory, as well as making sure the AI doesn't pick it up and screw me over at the last minute, which has genuinely happened to me before and is really annoying. Fireworks! Global warming. Okay, right, good. We've got the mitigation projects now available as options, which is pretty cool. Is there any city-state my nows are just waiting by, like Kamasi? The thing is, when I send, obviously, trade routes out to city-states, the borders grow a bit, and there's a chance that I can put another one of my improvements down. But at the moment, they're being really, really painful. What about this one? Bandar Brunei probably could do it. No, it's gone the other way. Anyway, my capital just gets all the buildings. Airports and beautiful things and lovely stuff. Right, now that I've got that, I kind of need combined arms. I don't have military science. Okay, I am beelining massively. I forget how much I was beelining. Never mind. Bombers. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it. In fact, actually, do I don't know. Why am I building them? Like plebs. Carbon recapture. Let's just do carbon recapture and then we'll get bombers. Look at that. Beautiful. I think I'll treat myself to 4, because why not? Oh, conveniently, 6 envoys. Hattusa gives me strategic resources if I haven't got them, and Fez is a religious one. Let's pick up Hattusa quickly, just because. Look at that, 2,100 science now. Beautiful stuff. Any other wonders I could be getting? Oxford University gives me 2 techs, so I'm just going to do that because. Libraries, navigation schools, and we'll get for some research labs here as well. Beautiful stuff. Look about the Panama Canal in this city. That's the most pointless Panama Canal ever. I love it. Yes. Actually, no, it does build a canal next to 2 industrial zones. So you know what? I've had more pointless. That's actually fairly useful for me. I'll take it. One thing is though, my bombers refuse to fly between cities. They're too good for that. They will only be carried by aircraft carriers. That's their rule. That's the rule and they're sticking to it. Oh, Washington appears to have flipped. I'm just going to go have a little stroll into it. Oh my goodness. That's the Forbidden City. Oh, I want it. I want it. I can't take it, but I want it. The Torre de Belém. Now, I've produced a huge amount of walls across my empire with faith. So I'm hoping at least a few of these will have decent buildings being built. Maybe a bunch of sewers. Actually, sewers would be pretty cool. Still though, that's actually really good. I'm just building wonders everywhere now because I kind of can. Let's reveal oil. I really need oil. Really could use some oil. How much coal have I got? Coal. I've got 3 from improvements, 3 from bonus sources. But I am working the coal over here and over in this direction. If I can just kill this pike and shot, I can get that coal on side as well. That would help. There we go. Future Civic. Okay, this gives us governor titles and also diplomatic favour. We can start charging up now. Brilliant stuff. How many points have I got diplomatically? Let's just double check. We're on 10. I don't think people will sell me diplomatic favour anymore, but we'll just double check. They will. They still will do it. So I've got an option to buy a bunch, but I don't think it's worth it at the moment. Okay. Oil. How much oil have I got? 5. 5 is not bad. 5 is not bad. But I'm hoping there should be tons in the sea around me. Okay, there's at least some near Lisbon. Oh, thank goodness. That's good. Right, how's my carbon doing, actually? My contribution's 227, but I'm now beginning to get projects in to recapture it. So, hopefully that'll start going downhill rather than uphill. There we go. Actually now have inventory. Oh man, if I can liberate Washington, that would be an absolute joke. Oh, bugger. I didn't think that would be able to get up to the top of the hill. Lost my builder before I could get myself that coal. Right, but I think I can just buy myself a Ursa and he can go collect him, but still, it's annoying. You know when you miscalculate something, you're like, oh man, I thought about that and everything. I sat down and I did the maths and it still didn't work. Oh, hello. A war with Gorgo. Who did Gorgo just declare war on? I don't know. Anyway, the Estadio is here. Now this gives me 2 amenities in every single one of my cities. My government gives me another 2. So every city is on +4 at the moment. I mean, this thing is so good. The yields it gives your empire just by making everybody happy and ecstatic is just wonderful. Plus the car park. I know I'm obsessed with the car park, but a wonder has a car park. I mean, honestly, what more do you need in life? I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. 4,600 culture per turn. This is not bad considering this is not a culture game. I'm barely even looking at culture. While I'm here, does Gorgo have any city-states? No, they don't. Okay, it's good to know that, but we'll keep an eye out for that one. They don't have any walls in their cities, and I've got like now fleets going around. Okay, right, hang on. They just attacked me in the middle of the ocean. Come now. Come now. Anyway. We'll ignore this. I've got 1,100 diplomatic favour all of a sudden. Now, I think it was, America's religion, Protestantism, but won last time. So I'm willing to bet that's going to be a good victor next time as well, because they have 600 diplomatic favour. I'm going to put gold roots to myself. Makes a huge difference. I'll put 13 votes in that, and I'll put like 4 votes in there, 6 votes in that, 14 in that. I think that should be enough to win both. Yep, it is. Sydney Opera House. I mean, I built that because it's a wonder. I've got so many cities. And because of Auckland and all my trade routes, like a trade route gives me 9 production, which is mad. I mean, Auckland gives me, I think, 2 extra production in all of my sea tiles, and then the shipyard gives me another one. So that's all on 3 production at the moment. Oh, this one's brilliant. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that one, but this should give me like another 15 diplomatic favour a turn because it gives me 2 for every suzerain rather than 1. That's awesome. I love this wonder. Very rarely build it, but it's always worth doing if you can pull it off. Yeah, Protestantism, Jow. Cool. We're on 12 points. That's good. Nobody's put any emergencies through that we've really been able to join in particularly. No, like, you know, really cool ones. Is that Rockefeller? Yes, it is. 3 oil per turn. Actually, he's really welcome. Nice. Get all the oil I can get in. I mean, yeah, perfect. James Watt. Factories provide +2 production. I'll just put both of those things in Lisbon. Why not? God, I'm getting so much gold in per turn now. I'm up to 8,800 and I'm still purchasing buildings everywhere. I'm making sure that all my cities have good industrial zones I can put down, and they're all slowly now turning over to carbon recapture. Thing is, my production in my cities is often so high that the carbon recapture projects I can do are just insane. Like, they're so good. You know, I might actually be able to do some decent damage to Washington, which is the hilarious thing. I've got a cavalry unit here as well. Just going to quickly move my inventory to there. Yeah, you know what? We're going to try and take it, because why not? I actually admire the balls of Gorgo here. I was sailing this now fleet just randomly into the unknown. Just happened to stand by a quadrireme. And I was like, oh, hello, how are you doing? I know we're at war, but peace to you and all. It attacked me, did 5 damage. And now I've destroyed it. I mean, it's just like the balls of looking at like such a powerful unit and going, yeah, I could take you. Easy. Oh my god, these trade routes are so good. They're giving me like 140 gold each time I send them. Oh, all those routes were coming from like a new city of mine, which I think was, where did I just build it? Yeah, Lamego. I mean, already this is on 105 production. That's just crazy. Oil in the sea. Okay, so how much oil are we getting in now? I'm already using 11 per turn, so we need to go and find some oil in the sea. I've got a lot of power plants producing a lot of stuff. Right, this builder can go and work that oil down there, but we must have more of it scattered about the sea somewhere. I mean, I've got so much of a sea empire, but looking at it, I think I've actually managed to settle in pretty much the only places that don't have oil, which is pretty nuts actually when you think about it, but never mind. Remember this trick? You search for oil in the top and power in the bottom, and it takes out all the oil power plants from the map. which is handy. Okay, so there's loads down here if we want it. This city's got some off the coast. There's loads over here. Christ. Okay, some up north as well. But again, like in the areas that I've settled, not a huge amount. Not a huge amount. I've managed to avoid it pretty well. The Panama Canal, which essentially is just me digging a huge trench and, you know, moving the soil somewhere. I think I've actually created these mountains from the soil from the Panama, and now I'm skiing up them. I love the frantic desperation of all the ski resorts going up and down as well. It's so cool. It's like no way that anyone would be able to get off the, like, on and off these ski lifts, but never mind. Oxford University. Yay. Bastard place. Anyway, it gives me 2-3 techs. Maybe that's all my student loans that they stole. Just putting it into science and research and... So there's synthetic materials, future civic, composites, stealth tech. Okay, that did actually get me a few things that I was looking for, so that's not bad. Apparently as well, there's production in Oxford, which I can tell you is not true. Why am I attacking Greek cities? Well, they declared war on me, and I'm just trying to get a good peace deal from them by knocking a couple of their cities out. Actually, no, it's Gorgo, isn't it? It's Gorgo, so Gorgo won't give a shit. She'll just go to war with me anyway, and never give anything up in a peace deal. I mean, I've got to respect her for that, but still, it's a little bit annoying. Okay, Washington crew. Here we go. We'll go 1 attack, and then followed by 2 attacks. Oh, it's so close to being mine. Yay! Natural disaster. You know, we'll vote on that a few times just to make sure it goes through. Now, we want that to happen. Perfect. Is everybody in it? Everybody's in it. I am at war. Hang on, what's this? Oh no, I'm generating CO2. Oh yes, of course I'm generating CO2. I'm generating quite a lot of CO2. Okay, because of all my power plants. Even though my net contribution is going down. Yeah, okay. So we've got to keep an eye on that one. Grants enough envoys to become suzerain. Oh yes, that's the sort of guy I want. Send him over to Fez, which is the last city-state at the moment on the map that I don't have control of. More oil there. That's really good. And here, perfect. Got a little bit more. And I have noticed as well, there is some mysterious coal that has appeared in my empire, which I'm just going to quickly go and grab. I also need more aluminium. I saw some aluminium somewhere in my empire. Here it is. I realised I built loads of bombers and then never actually backed that up. Okay, right, now that I've got this, I just need to quickly get myself some aircraft carriers to ship my stuff over. Where are they? Aircraft carriers, perfect. Let's just get an armada in quickly. Yeah, that should be plenty. 1 attack into Washington and 2 attacks, and the city's mine. Rebellion in 7 turns. That is ridiculously easy to keep. I'm going to keep it. I know it takes 5 diplomatic favour away, but for me, it's actually really easy to do that because I'm getting so much from carbon recapture. Diplomatic favour is just irrelevant to me now. The good thing about this one is the Forbidden Palace gives me another wildcard slot. So there we go. We can put one more thing in. So it's worth keeping it just for that slot, I think. Yeah, there we go. Republican Legacy. I'll stick that back in. Ah, oh, how lovely it is to be Washington, eh? Wonderful. Monument, granary, watermill, sewer, flood barrier, research lab. Ah, why would it ever not be at war with me? You know, just come into the empire, enjoy yourself, be cool, be chill, be happy. You guys ever heard of the phrase "praying that shit goes away"? I really think that this is just what I'm doing with sewers. I'm praying for the shit to go away by just sewers naturally appearing in my lands. Oh, it's beautiful. I've actually run out of things to buy with faith now. What am I going to do with all this faith? I've got 1,200 coming in per turn. I could just buy an Eiffel. He would be cool. Or Goddard. Okay, Goddard's amazing. We'll do her quickly. I phrased that wrong. We're going to write her. Oh dear, that's so immature. Ignore me. Please ignore me. It's the most I've made myself laugh in a long time. Oh dear. I actually just lost it. Turns out actually playing this game well is enough to make me lose it. I'm just like, I'm so chill so relaxed playing the game, I've just totally lost the chain of everything that I was doing here. Like, what's going on? Who am I? What am I doing? No one's sure.